What is going on, guys? I'm Wars here, and welcome back again to another video, and a lot of things has happened since my last video. Of course, we got the official reveal of Vecna coming to Dead by Daylight, not the D&D Vecna, but the Stranger Things Vecna coming into Dead by Daylight, which is really exciting. So before we get to this video, guys, be sure to leave a like on this video, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you are new. I cover DBD news, updates, and more. It's been about a month since my last video where we talked about the possibility of there being a Danganronpa chapter or Jason chapter coming soon to Dead by Daylight, pretty much going over different speculations on the January chapter, and a lot of us writ off Stranger Things for the chapter primarily because, well, Netflix and Behavior publicly seemed like they didn't have the best relationship. Well, it turns out that's flat out wrong, because we are getting Stranger Things officially, well, this January, as it was revealed yesterday in a Twitter post that we are going to be getting Vecna. We still don't know who these survivors are, but I'll give my predictions in just a moment. And it's like a little teaser. I'll probably play it on screen or something. I was going to cover this yesterday, but of course I was busy on Thanksgiving, and I, didn't want to make a YouTube video on Thanksgiving, so I'm covering it now. But yes, it's official. The chapter for January is going to be Stranger Things Part 2. It's literally called Stranger Things Chapter 2. I'm assuming that's what the actual chapter name is going to be. Just like how the Resident Evil one is called Project W, this is literally going to be called Stranger Things Chapter 2. Now, I have not finished watching Season 5 of Stranger Things yet, or at least the episodes they've released, because they're doing them in batches, so I can't really speak to what I think is going to happen with Vecna, because I don't really know what happens in this season yet. I've only watched the first 2 episodes, and I'm literally going to watch the next 2 as I'm rendering and uploading this video. So, yeah, I'm a little behind on it. But we do know that the Vecna that we are getting is most likely going to be his new design from the new season. I haven't gotten to this point yet, but he does have a new design in Season 5, and it looks like it matches up with the silhouette that we see in the trailer compared to his old design, which is really nice, because quite frankly, I prefer the new design of Vecna compared to the old one. The old one, it's not terrible, it just feels like it's missing something. I feel like the new Vecna design is just really cool, so I'm really excited about that. We have no word yet on who the survivors are going to be. My prediction, and this is just my prediction, is that it's going to be 100% Hopper as a survivor. I feel like we're definitely going to get Hopper. A lot of people really want Hopper in Dead by Daylight, and I think this would be a perfect time to introduce him. I think Joyce Byers is another awesome pick for a survivor for the second one, if we're going with the male and female survivor theme. I also do believe we should get legendary skins with this. I don't know this for a fact, but there are so many different possibilities for legendary skins in this game, and I would really like to see Robin as a legendary skin. I'm not sure what skin they would choose for Robin, because remember, with legendaries you can't change your outfit, so they have to pick one look from Robin, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be the Scoops Ahoy one if they did do a Robin. But anyways, getting off topic here, just rambling about what I think. And it looks like we might actually be getting the voice actor for, well, I guess the actor for Vecna to be the voice actor for Vecna and DBD, because Jamie Campbell-Bower, who is the actor for Vecna in the show, actually liked a tweet about him doing the voice. So it looks like he might be doing the voice. It's not confirmed, but the fact that he liked it is, probably means he is going to be voicing Vecna in the game, which would be really nice, because I think Vecna voice actor is really cool. Or I keep saying voice actor, but I should say actor, because he's not voice acting in the show. You get what I mean. I think he's really cool, and I think it'd be really weird if they had like a different voice for him, so yeah. But now that we got confirmation that we're getting a Stranger Things Part 2 chapter, like 100% we're getting a Part 2 chapter, it's coming this January, it makes me question a few things. The first thing is I wonder if we're going to get any updates for the previous survivors we got in the first chapter, such as Steve and Nancy, with more outfits from the show, possibly more Demogorgon skins, and maybe even more, like, I should say voice lines, because we don't have any voice lines for them. It'd be really cool if we can have them updated to actually add in voice lines, because it's really a shame that Steve Harrington doesn't have any voice lines. I think that'd be really neat, but that's just me thinking out loud. I don't think that's gonna happen, but if it does, that would be cool. It seems like that Behavior really likes survivors now to have voice lines, and I think it'd be really weird if the survivors in the Part 2 chapter talk, but the ones in the Part 1 chapter don't speak. It would be kind of weird. So I think if they are going to speak in Part 2, that they would speak in Part 1 as well. That's just what I think. So maybe we'll just have like a giant Stranger Things update in January, which would be really, really sick. We're of course not getting a new map for this chapter, but I wonder if we're gonna get a new map variation for Hawkins. That's what I'm curious about. I don't know if you guys remember, but years and years and years ago, there was a leak for a Stranger Things Part 2 chapter. This was way long ago. This was before the falling out of Netflix and Behavior originally, but there was a leak that was the Rainbow Room from the show, and people were speculating that Vecna was going to come soon because of that. Of course, the opposite happened. Behavior and Netflix split ways for a while, but now that they're together again, maybe that Rainbow Room might come back. Of course, I'm not going to show it on screen because I don't know if I can anymore, but yeah, it was an interesting time, and I'm wondering if that's something that could happen. At least I think that would be a really, really neat map. I'm not expecting a map, though, because we don't get a map with this chapter. At least that's what it says on the roadmap. I'm pretty sure The Walking Dead also said we weren't going to get a map, but we did. But The Walking Dead situation was kind of confusing on its own right, because it literally was like, call the map, then it was called a variation. It was like a whole thing, but yeah. So another thing that's interesting is that we actually have a bunch of Christmas cosmetics that were added into the game. We have one for Ghostface, Chucky, the Crossue, and Gabriel. We also got some Walking Dead outfits as well for them. But what I'm interested in is the Ghostface one, because the Ghostface one reminds me very much of another character that people are speculating should come in the Dead by Daylight, and that's Terrifier, Art the Clown. One of Art the Clown's iconic looks is the Santa Claus outfit, and I don't know, this skin to me, I know it's just Ghostface, but it screams major Art the Clown energy to me. I think if we are going to get Art the Clown in the future, he would definitely get a skin like this. This, of course, isn't like news or anything. I just figured to mention this because people have been speculating about Art the Clown, and every time I see this Ghostface, I know it's just Santa, but it really makes me think of Art the Clown. It really does. I don't know, Art the Clown's Santa outfit has kind of become synonymous with Art the Clown for me. It's more so than his original design. I just feel like Santa art is just so iconic. But I just wanted to bring this up because I just wanted to point this out because I thought it was cool. That's pretty much all the news we got. We're going to find out more about Stranger Things hopefully soon. I just want to make a video on it because, again, I haven't uploaded for a while, and I apologize about that. I've really been busy with work. In my last upload, I literally just moved to Texas, and I'm working full-time now, so it's been really hard juggling a lot of things, but I want to start uploading more, and I apologize for being gone for so long, and yeah, I'm back, and hopefully, if we keep getting DBD news, I can keep posting more and more, but it just all depends on the news, because it's been kind of slow lately until now. It's just that I don't want to cover leaks on the channel. I don't want to cover, you know, things that should not be public, because I, A, don't want to, you know, expose that stuff because I'm not a leak channel, and B, because I don't want to get in trouble. So the news just kind of depends on what we get, what we can theorize about, and it's been really interesting speculating about this January chapter. We've gone from so many different IPs, including Danganronpa, to now it being officially confirmed as Stranger Things. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, new to my channel, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video. Have a great day, guys, and peace out.